lost. Colors change with time and change of heart. If I hold on to the memories and use them to guide me, will you be right here beside me? Everything I know is behind me. I'm starting a new life. I just don't want to say goodbye. Everything we know, friends we've made, I don't want to let go. After everything that we have learned, it's our time now, it's our turn. If I hold on to the memories and use them to guide me, will you be right here beside me? Everything I know is behind me. I'm starting a new life. I just don't want to say goodbye. The lights go dim as we suddenly see it's time to find who we're meant to be. We couldn't wait for this to end. Now we wish we could start again. If I hold on to the memories and use them to guide me, will you be right here beside me? Everything I know is behind me. I'm starting a new life. I just don't want to say goodbye.
Seems so big, and everything seems so out of reach. The sky is high and the walk is wide. You just don't know what you've got yet. It's in the palm of your hands. It's right in front of where you stand. If you believe everything you dream will come true, and if you can love no matter how you hurt, love will come to you, back to you. This world is yours. Think you can't go on, but there's a plan for you. Just let your heart follow through. Come on, I promise you can do it all. 'Cause where you fall, you can always start again. Your future's right in front of where you stand. If you believe everything you dream will
You have set the tone, you have set the standard, and you have never been shy to voice your opinion and hold us accountable for your education. And we appreciate every one of you. My time at Basis is highlighted by these amazing 33 graduates who have helped shape and define this school as much as any administrator or faculty member over the last 5 years. You are an amazing group and a delight to have taught. We'll continue to highlight your accomplishments throughout the evening, but now, at the beginning of the ceremony, please know you have my heartfelt thanks and admiration for your hard work, perseverance, and dedication. Now, I'd like to introduce our college counselor, Ms. April Garza, who will recognize some of the very special accomplishments that this group has achieved.
It has been a privilege to work with each and every one of you in this class. You have been my guiding light for all things Basis, and you taught me what perseverance and determination truly look like while setting the bar for the other classes that will follow in your footsteps. I have had all of the feelings as we have come to this moment. I am deeply proud of each and every one of you. I look forward to watching you make your mark in this world, and I hope they're ready for it. Additionally, it is my honor to recognize a few special accomplishments by your classmates. First, I'd like to ask Ms. Christy Meyer and Ashley Tran from the University of Texas at San Antonio's Top Scholar Office to come forward to recognize one of our graduates.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ashley Tran, and I'm a rising senior in the Top Scholar program at UTSA. And I'm also here with Christy Meyer, our wonderful director. So, the prestigious UTSA Top Scholar program offers personalized enrichment programming and signature experiences designed specifically for top scholars, focusing on 3 pillars: knowledge, leadership, and service. We search the state for the very best and brightest students and offer them unique and personalized experiences to help them grow and become the very best in their fields. This program includes a 4-year scholarship of approximately $110,000 that will cover all tuition and fees, room and board, and a paid travel abroad experience. The young man we recognize today went through an extensive application and interview process, clearly demonstrating excellence in all of these areas. Josh Peck competed with hundreds of other students to win this award and is one of just 10 students from across Texas invited to participate in this elite program as part of the class of 2022. On behalf of our UTSA President, Dr. Taylor Amy, our University Provost, Dr. Molly Agarwal, and the entire Roadrunner community, I would like to present this certificate from Dr. Amy welcoming Josh Peck to the UTSA Top Scholar family. Congratulations, Josh. Congratulations, Josh. We're thrilled to have you join us.
Thank you. I'm Dr. Poza, also known as Dr. Cardos, just to confuse things. You guys look so grown up. I am honored to give a faculty address tonight. Our school loves pie charts. So much so that I imagine that if I walked into the homes of our administrators on the stage behind me, not that I've ever been invited, but if I did, if I walked into their living room, instead of paintings or family photos, I would probably see pie charts. Maybe some colorful bar graphs and definitely Excel spreadsheets. Our school cares about knowing if the biocomp average is 84 or 84.2. Our school, like a neurotic accountant, has pored over every number produced by every possible assessment, analyzing ratings and rankings, obsessing over every detail in a desire to attain excellence. This embrace of the measurable and quantifiable, data-driven aspect of education has proven to have great benefits. There are even quantifiables being produced by education experts for social objectives. They study things like, how are students nice to one another? Can they follow through on things that they plan? Do they have the ability to think about the consequences of their actions? These kinds of, favorable outcomes might be harder than a 5 on an AP physics exam, if you ask me. Although I actually haven't taken an AP exam. As educators, we can appreciate clearly defined objectives. And we find comfort in defined outcomes that tell us, did we do a good job or not? However, we also recognize that many of the most important aspects of what we do are intangible. That progress is not linear, either for us or for them. And that for you graduating seniors, the outcomes that matter the most to you are the ones that lie ahead. So tonight I want to emphasize that the hours and hours and hours that you have spent with one another and that we have spent with you have laid a foundation of intangible characteristics that will help you achieve the new objectives. These are the ones that you will write for your future. As your teachers, we have witnessed the creation of this foundation, watching you cultivate these qualities of intangible characteristics. You have had to have grit and show persistence to survive all those late nights writing chapter outlines, working through math problem sets, reading 38 chapters of Jane Eyre. You had to take initiative and exhibit ingenuity to create a campus culture completely from scratch. Collectively, you founded dozens of new student clubs and organized social events such as fundraisers and school dances. And you have all demonstrated a remarkable degree of flexibility and resilience. You have shown that you can handle change. I mean, who knew you'd be graduating in church? As most of the older people in this room know, and notice, older people, I did not say old, life tests these qualities, and you will need to use them all. Grit, persistence, initiative, ingenuity, flexibility, and resilience. You may find yourself in a college class or a new job with more work to do than time to do it. You will need to draw on that grit to look past the overwhelming nature of your task and push through to do the best you can. You would not have survived at BASIS without this quality, so your presence at this graduation is a measurable outcome that you all possess grit. Also, when you move to a new place as young adults, you may find that you feel alone and disconnected. You will have to create the community that you crave. And in these moments, you will feel the most vulnerable and unsupported. But at those moments, you will take initiative and draw on your ingenuity, something you got to practice extensively as you tried to create a social life here at BASIS. Probably the most important characteristic that you have cultivated with your time here is flexibility and resilience. As many of you already know, life offers unexpected, unanticipated twists and turns, and your ability to adapt will be your greatest asset. You have probably all heard the overused phrase, life is a journey, not a destination, which has been attributed to a dozen different authors, including Ralph Waldo Emerson. Ralph Waldo Emerson's actual quote is, "To finish the moment, to find the journey's end in every step of the road, to live the greatest number of good hours is wisdom." It expresses the same idea that we should not focus too much on the end goal at the expense of enjoying the moments trying to get there. This is a fine idea, but this concept of life as a journey makes me think of my flawed GPS app on my phone. Sometimes on my phone, when I'm listening to Siri tell me where to go, the directions are not clear, and I'm not sure what she's trying to tell me. Sometimes the information is outdated, and what I am seeing in real time does not match what I'm being told what to expect. Sometimes, I'll admit, it's user error. I type in a destination, and once I get there, I'm like, oh wait, this wasn't really where I wanted to be. But what's great about GPS, and also about life, is this idea of rerouting. See, the app on my phone somehow takes all of these new developments into account. If I take a wrong turn, or there's an accident, and it still allows me to reach my destination. And I find that life is like that. Life has a rerouting function. So you may encounter unexpected things that may or may not be your fault. But because of the rerouting feature, never despair that you are too far from where you want to be. And even if you combine all of these qualities that you have, grit, persistence, initiative, ingenuity, flexibility, and resilience, you can perhaps survive a great number of possible reroutes. And if you have a positive attitude and an adventurous spirit, you may find that you can learn to appreciate some of the detours along the way. I want to emphasize one other element of your educational experience that you carry with you from your time here: relationships. No one can understand your experience and worldview like one another. The bonds you formed here will continue to offer a source of comfort and companionship throughout your life, even if you want to get away from each other as fast as possible right now. And you not only have lifelong friends, you have lifelong teachers. I still have students from my time as a professor who reach out to me and tell me how much they enjoyed my class. And most of the time I remember them vaguely. But I could never forget all of you. I will never forget watching you all try to make deals for spices and silk in the AP World History trading game. Some of you have demonstrated remarkable bargaining skills, and you should follow up on that. I took the liberty to ask some of your other teachers who have known you for a few years for some memories that they will carry with them from your time here. Mr. Tennyson will never forget to be thankful that he wasn't born with 2 left hands. He also will never forget how awesome Super Smash Bros. Looks on a projector screen. I don't know what you guys are doing in physics. Mr. Lemons will never forget the girls' softball team championships 2 years in a row, with his daughter striking out the batters with rise balls and finishing the last game with a walk-off home run. Of course he had to add that. Mr. Kuntz will never forget having his teaching demo hijacked by a 9th grade student who beat him to the punch on the lesson objective with 10 minutes left. He was forced to think of new material to teach on the spot as he's interviewing for a job. When he asked the student for his name, the student replied, "My name's Pei-Yang, but to make it easy on you, you can just call me Luke." Mrs. Kinney will never forget your AP Lit discussion about which character from The Great Gatsby belongs in Dante's innermost circle of hell. I wish I was in on that one. After tonight, you will no longer be basis students, but we will still be your teachers. We want you to know that you are special to us, that it has been a privilege to teach you, an honor to know you, and that you can always reach out to us for support. I personally am going to need about a week turnaround time to edit any of your college research papers. So on behalf of the Basis Shavano faculty, congratulations to our first graduating class. By every measurable and unmeasurable objective, academic and otherwise, you have been impressive, inspiring, and we are so very proud.
Tonight I'm honoured to introduce Sean J. Manasco, Assistant Secretary of the Air Force for Manpower and Reserve Affairs. Mr. Manasco is responsible for the supervision of manpower, military and civilian personnel, reserve component affairs and readiness support for the Department of the Air Force. Prior to his confirmation, Mr. Manasco was the co-founder of a product design and engineering startup after having served as Executive Vice President at USAA. Throughout his career in the private sector, Mr. Manasco has held executive leadership roles in the retail and investment banking, insurance, and energy industries. He has led global teams across functional areas that include technology, digital design, cybersecurity, corporate development, sales and service, and human resources. Mr. Manasco is a U.S. Army veteran, and he holds a Bachelor of Science degree from the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, and a Master of Business Administration degree from the Southern Methodist University. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Sean Manasco.
Well, thank you for that introduction. I'm really grateful to be here and humbled by the invitation. And it's also great to be back in San Antonio because, as my family can attest, I'm not here all that often. But I'm also honored, though, to have been asked to return to public service and to help lead the most technologically superior and the most lethal Air Force the world has ever known. So Amy, I know you accepted that ROTC scholarship from the Army. If you want to change, it's not too late. You can come see me later. This is the third graduation I've been to in the last week and a half, and I can tell you that I almost have this rhythm down. I can also say with confidence that I was more comfortable sitting where you are than up here as your speaker today. But at one of those graduations last week, a chaplain reminded us of the Solomonic wisdom penned thousands of years ago in an ancient text, words that truly frame our lives. He wrote, "There's a season for everything and a time for every purpose under the heavens. There's a time to be born and a time to die, a time for war and a time for peace, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. And I would offer that indeed, this is a time to dance. Because it is time for the inaugural class of Basis San Antonio to graduate. This wouldn't have happened. And to be perfectly honest, I stand before you today and I still don't know what I want to do when I grow up. We live in a dynamic world that is changing constantly, and where there's change, there's opportunity. Everyone here tonight knows that each of you have the ability and can prove in your own way, with the advantages that you enjoy, that there are no limits to what you will accomplish and what you can change. Einstein said it best when he said, and I paraphrase, "We can't solve today's problems with the same thinking that we used, anyone know, to create them." So those of us, by the way, that's where you all come in. So those of us past and present that created those problems are counting on you to be the pioneers. Pioneers that have the courage to rethink, reimagine, and re-engineer the change needed to make our society and the world better. This is your time. You have the advantage. Make the most of it. Thank you.
To begin, I would like to thank Basis for deciding to build a school in San Antonio. In 7th grade, I was presented with a choice, by my parents, of course. Either finish my time at Rawlinson and go to Clark High School, or try something new. Something almost no one else at Rawlinson would do. Of course, we all know what my decision was. And since I made this choice, I do not regret coming to Basis. And these people, all of y'all in our senior class, made all the difference. Our upper school experience, I can't even say high school, was a unique one. At this school, like Ms. Cardo said, Dr. Posano, we planned Basis' first dance and all of the following ones, and organized the first generation of clubs, such as GLI. Instead of having thousands of people in our grade, we started with 70, and 32 of us chose to stand by the school and cross this first finish line as the first graduating class of Basis Shavano. Even as the principals and the school administration changed from year to year, we remained. The hours we spent striving to make the best of our education, taking the APs and working through the stress, allowed us to bond together as a class. Spending this period of time with this class, these people we might never have met in public school, and with these teachers who really helped us grow as individuals, has changed us for the better, and that is what is most important. For my conclusion, I want to congratulate all of you for surviving. To some of you, it may seem like survival is a negative word, that it creates this image of people barely holding on. But as Bear Grylls said, survival can be summed up in 3 words: never give up. That's the heart of it, really, just keep trying. Our time here has not been an easy journey, but our efforts reveal this resilience that has led us to this first checkpoint in our lives, and which will continue to push us forward through the accomplishments and disappointments that make up life. Thank you.
Class of 2018, we did it. We not only survived the Basis education, but excelled in completing it. We are a class of innovators, athletes, free thinkers, creatives, humanitarians, nerds, and so much more. We came into Basis not knowing how we would end up, who we would become, but look at us now. We persevered through seemingly insurmountable AP classes, endured the rigors of standardized testing, and still managed to, kind of, have a social life. We became badgers together, and then dragons together. We formed our opinions here, and we found parts of ourselves here. This experience has been life-changing. We walk away with friends and memories that will last a lifetime. We walk towards the future, knowing that getting to this point took determination. We fought to be who we are today. And here we are, facing the future, square in the eyes, like a boxer in a boxing ring, courageous and ready for whatever the future holds or throws at us. Never forget, here sitting, that it was not just you who fought for you to be here today, but those who raised you and those who came before you, who also fought so that you could be here today. They fought the status quo of complacency so they could ensure a better, brighter future for you. Remember that spirit of strength and courage that lives within the very fibers of your beings, as you too carry on their legacy of greatness and are beginning to forge your own path in this world. As you go on, dream. Dream for yourself. Forget all the expectations others have for you. Dream so that your life is exactly how you've always dreamt it to be. Dream of the life you've always wanted to live, and work hard each day towards it. Don't be afraid to dream. In fact, dream fearlessly. As you focus on the life you want for yourself, I urge you, fellow classmates, to also focus on the life you see around you. Your neighbors, your community, your world is in constant need of positivity, of love, of kindness, of truth, and of justice. With the right vision and a dedicated work ethic, you really can affect change in great ways. And don't do it for the praise or for the accolades. Do it because it is right. Use your strengths, whether it is to listen to others, to understand others. Use those strengths to do great things for yourself, and more importantly, for the world around you. Believe in yourself always. You made it through the all-nighters. You developed a low-key caffeine addiction, and you wrote so much you formed permanent calluses on your hands. Despite these struggles, you've made it to this point. So believe in yourself enough to know you will not only make it to the next point, but you will successfully achieve everything you set your mind to on the way there. We will all keep the memories of an unforgettable 5 years in our hearts. We'll look back on this time fondly as a time where we learned more about ourselves, a time where we formed our character, and a time when we formed the beginning of our lives. So get those gloves on, get in the fighter stance, and get ready to fight through fear. Get ready to dream without inhibition, and get ready to have a vision for the world. Know that by being here today, on this beautiful Texas summer night, you are meant for great things. This marks the beginning of the rest of your life. And so, as the time now draws near to receive your diplomas and walk across the stage, with love and pride for each one of you, I congratulate you, my fellow classmates, on completing your high school education, and I hope you always continue to be courageous in the pursuit of greatness. Thank you.
Software engineering. Bianca Boni, graduating with honors, will attend the University of Texas, San Antonio to study business administration. Isabel Cannon, graduating with high honors, will will attend Westminster College to study nursing. Tara Amami will attend Texas Tech University to study biology and pre-medicine. Cesar Angelo Espinosa will attend Our Lady of the Lake University to study business finance. Plácido Daniel Garcia will attend St. Mary's University to pursue English Communication Studies. Kuljit Kaur Guman, graduating with honors, will attend Trinity University to study sociology. Redwan Golder, graduating with honors, will attend the University of Texas, San Antonio to study biology. Maya Gomez, graduating with honors, will attend Texas Tech University to study psychology and pre-law. Jace Andrew Isayef, graduating with honors, will attend Texas Tech University to study computer engineering. Evan Ju, graduating with high honors, will attend the University of Texas Austin to study sciences. Neha Kapoor, graduating with high honors, will attend Trinity University to study business analytics and technology. Oriana Lemons, graduating with high honors, will attend the University of Texas Austin to study environmental science. Sierra McNary, graduating with honors, will attend the University of Arkansas to study animal science. Ahmed Midwali will attend the University of Texas, Dallas to study pre-medicine. Martin Montalvo, graduating with honors, will attend the University of Texas, San Antonio to study biology. Mariah Nichols will attend the University of Texas, San Antonio to study business. Singh Panwar, graduating with honors, will attend the University of Texas Arlington to study engineering. Joshua Andrew Peck, graduating with honors, will attend the University of Texas San Antonio to study sociology. Sai Nisant Pola, graduating with high honors, will attend the University of Texas Austin to study biochemistry. Rachel Ann Thomas Puvador, graduating with high honors, will attend Trinity University to study English and pre-medicine. Nishant Punjala, graduating with honors, will attend the University of Texas San Antonio to study biology. Joy Quinn, graduating with high honors, will attend the University of Texas Austin to study Asian Studies. Yul Quinones, graduating with honors, will attend Harding University to study chemistry.
Mia Maria Rayford, graduating with honors, will attend Texas A&M University San Antonio to study biology. Claire Bennett Smith will attend the American Musical and Dramatic Academy to study musical theater. Elise Smith, graduating with high honors, will attend the University of Texas Austin to study Asian Studies. John David Squire, graduating with high honors, will attend the University of Texas Dallas to study biomedical engineering. Sydney Tice, graduating with honors, will attend Texas Christian University to study medical engineering. Merlin Thompson will attend the University of Texas San Antonio to study accounting. Peiyang Wang, graduating with high honors, will attend the University of Texas Austin to study physics. Trinity Welch, graduating with honors, will attend the University of Texas Austin to study nursing. Benjamin Morton Wolf, graduating with high honors, will attend the University of Texas San Antonio to study At this time, I'd like to introduce two amazing graduates to deliver the final messages from the class of 2018 to the Basis Shavano community. First is Neha Kapoor, followed by Sierra McNary.
Being the first graduating class has been no walk in the park. We all know that. We started off in the ballroom of the La Quinta Hotel, and here we are, 5 short years later, at the Castle Hills Church. We worked hard to get where we are today, and we didn't do it by ourselves. We owe a massive debt of gratitude to a countless number of people here in the audience today. To our teachers, thank you so much for unselfishly sharing your time, talent, and knowledge with us. You took the time to explain assignments, sometimes repeatedly because we weren't paying attention. You put in the efforts to make lessons more engaging so we wouldn't just tune out. You demanded excellence from us whether or not we wanted to give it. You set the bar high and challenged us to live up to it. To our parents, thank you for being by our side in more ways than it's possible to count. Everyone is congratulating us tonight, bringing us balloons, flowers, cards, but they should be for you. We couldn't have made it to this point without your love, dedication, and occasional screams of frustration. You've inspired us to become the people we are today. To our phenomenal college counselor, Ms. Garza, thank you for being a shoulder to cry on when we received rejection letters, or cheered us on when we received a letter of acceptance. Your guidance and radiating spirit kept us going throughout the year, and we would be lost without you. Last but not least, to our head of school, Mr. King, and all of the administrative staff that keeps us going, or keeps the school going. Thank you for helping things run smoothly so our teachers could focus on us. We're better off for it. And lastly, thank you to everyone that's helped us grow and mature along the way. We are standing on this stage, not on the stage, but we're standing here today because of you, and we couldn't be more grateful.
Hey me tonight, so I'll keep this short. I still can't believe that this is actually happening. It felt like just yesterday we were watching Grab Me in Mr. Walter's class for the second time. From our first day of kindergarten to walking across this stage today, our full-time job has been being a student. To quote Amy Santiago, life is unpredictable. Not everything is in our control, but as long as you're busy with the right people, you can handle it. And y'all have been the right people for the past 5 years, and we have had to handle a lot together. Y'all have become my family, and no words can explain how much I'm going to miss each and every one of you. So now I invite you all to rise as we do this one last thing together. Congratulations to the very first graduating class of UC San Antonio, the class of 2018, and please give your class a hand. It is my honor to present to you the class of